if you think of the Industrial Revolution, which you mentioned earlier, that wasn't just one thing. It wasn't just the steam engine. It was lots of things happening at the same time. And what we've got now is we've got lots of waves of change, small ones, which are building up to what I would describe as a tsunami.
You know, we're not going to go back in the analog box. Whether we like it or not, the future is going to happen.
Yeah.
And it happens with us or without us, but we have that choice to make.
It's less about this sort of one-directional business model where you just mass produce something and people mass consume it. It's much more about a kind of ecosystem of people working together, you know, audiences working with organisations.
What I'd like to think is happening, and what I sort of feel is happening, is a shift towards a sort of a greater level of global consciousness.
I think that the world of digital media is it's changed so much over the last 20 years, not just this small period when Facebook and Twitter has been about, and it will continue to change, but it's going to take a long time before everyone's on the same wavelength.
Well, I think there are different ways of thinking about what this big shift is. Part of it is a shift towards a much more open, probably certainly collaborative culture, which is more like a culture of with, where people can do things with organisations, with one another, rather than just getting things from people or having them delivered to you.
We're living in a logarithmic world, exponentially growing around us, and yet as humans we think in a linear fashion. We tend to overestimate what's going to happen in the next 2 years, and we underestimate by a long way what's going to happen in the next 10.